We first visited in '97. My wife and I got involved here. It was just a small handful of people, and I had a pastor who was driving in and out from Naperville. So I worked with him for a while. In 2000, he was interested in kind of semi-retiring and not making the drive back and forth. And so I worked with him as associate pastor for a year, and then in fall of 2000, he stepped out and the church called me as the sole pastor. We had some growth initially, and it got up to 50 or 60 on a Sunday morning. And then for the last 3 years, we've just been in kind of steady decline until about a year ago. We just really decided we needed to do something else. Currently, we have just a small group again. We've gotten down to a real small group, and we don't have the resources or the energy to really make an impact in the community. We've gotten down to where it was just pretty much taking everything we could do to maintain, a Sunday morning service and the Bible study, and just kind of do the basic things, which we've tried to do and try to do well, but we're really not making any kind of impact on the community at this point. So we're looking forward to getting some new resources and people to really help us do that. Neighborhood, it's a great neighborhood. People are pretty well off. They have very little spiritual needs in their mind, very little interest in spiritual things. Yet I think there is a latent, well, of course there's a real need there, and I think it's probably latent there, and people see it in their broken relationships, and then trying to deal with their kids, and maybe in the emptiness that their money provides. It doesn't really meet the need of their soul. So I think if we begin to make the right presentation, people will start to see the spiritual needs that are there. And if we get some momentum going, I think that attracts people, and if it's seen as somewhat successful, I think that will attract people in this neighborhood. And I'm looking forward to making an impact.
Hopefully now you have a better understanding of what a restart is. I'm really excited to present to you our current project we're working on. On March 16, 2008, we are planning to celebrate the grand opening of our 10th campus in the Lincoln Park community of Chicago. We believe that God has just flung open the doors for an incredible opportunity. This 10th campus is located in the Lincoln Park community of Chicago, just 3 blocks north of DePaul University, where there's thousands of university students, and situated in a part of Chicago that's very underreached. In fact, if you walk around the Lincoln Park community, you will discover that there's at least 7 churches that we have encountered that have closed down, been turned into condos, or converted into some other purpose. We believe God has strategically, at this moment, allowed us to plant a new, life-giving, thriving congregation in this community.